Biggest thing is the airfare to get over there. And I was monitoring prices yesterday, like 24 hours ago. Flights have gone up significantly as interest has certainly gone up. So let's take you here to the official website. The game is at 1 o'clock Atlanta time on New Year's Day. That's 11 o'clock here. Now keep in mind, we are about 26 hours away, but the two teams, the two possibilities that will play, Clemson's in South Carolina, much closer, meaning the fans are going to travel. We know Texas fans, those Longhorn fans travel. So we really need to get as many Sendevils in the stadium as possible so it can somewhat feel like a home game. But I know it is kind of a stretch, right, to get there. So let's first talk about tickets because this is important. I reached out to ASU yesterday. They got back to me and said, hey, we want to let people know, go and request your tickets right now. Why should you request your tickets through them? Well, one, you get to sit by other Sun Devil fans, but the process is a little interesting. It's kind of similar to last time if you looked into going to Dallas or you went to Dallas. You've got to go online. You've got to request your ticket by Friday, and then your credit card is charged Monday. As for prices, you can actually get a seat for a little under $200. So yes, this is not going to be a cheap trip, right? But you're able to get a lower level seat with everybody from ASU, $195 for the in zone and then the mezzanine levels. Let's talk a little bit about what prices are going on Ticketmaster. Prices are actually a little bit cheaper, but granted you are up high, and think about it. Do you want to be by Clemson fans or Texas fans? So those are your options. But now let's talk a little bit about where the stadium is. The stadium's in downtown Atlanta. It's a little bit on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Driving, like I mentioned, 26 hours. Driving to Texas, okay, that's doable, right? It's long, but it's doable. This would be 50-something hours in the car, round trip, 1,800 miles, so certainly long. So let's talk about prices. Flights, the prices are not cheap. You're going to have to get creative. These are some nonstops, $1,300, get you in there. You leave right after the game. If you fly and you extend the trip, again, these are nonstops, $1,400. But then I tweaked things, and this is the key. You add a stop. You stay an extra day, you're under $450. So you've got to get creative here. Potentially look at stops, potentially look at staying a little bit longer. Southwest, just one option. Obviously, there's a lot of airlines, but look at that. They don't even have any seats available, not even in the fancy business select area. No seats available on the nonstop they have the day before. As for hotels, we looked at Priceline just to see, again, this is just one sample, $210 a night, $356 a night with your total here. So it certainly isn't going to be cheap, but look at that. You can stay at the Hyatt Regency in downtown Atlanta, $212. So that's going to cost you $500. You split it by a couple of people. It's just the flight there that's really going to be tricky. So ask around, you know, maybe friends and family live there. Maybe you can extend the trip. If you extend the trip a little longer, I think the price will certainly drop when it comes to airfare. And this is kind of a once in a lifetime thing.
It's winter break, too.
That's the point.
It's winter break. Maybe some of the kids can ask their parents as a Christmas gift for this.
We like that. Or they can ask the grandparents, hey, can you watch the kids? So me and the hubby or me and the other significant other can go watch the game.
So which grandparent are you asking?
Well, my mom's already volunteered, but I got to work, so, you know. Darn.
Thank you so much, Kylie.
All right, Kylie, thank you.
Our time right now is 6:08.